I met a gypsy.
That day at the Honda test track, which, by the way, on that day, so there is a big hill at the test track on the left, and so you can go up and down, but it's pretty gnarly and there's rocks and shit. And I remember towards the end of the day, I decided to go and play a ride, and on the way back down, I catch a rock and wreck. The bike slides all the way to the bottom. The whole left side of the bike, the radiator is like all gone and shit.
Oh.
I felt so bad.
How was the bike compared to what you were racing in France?
It was great. That 1997 Honda was really good.
Oh yeah, it was still the steel frame.
Yeah.
Yeah.
98 sucked.
Yeah, the 98 was shit.
Oh my god, it was such a bad bike, and I was very vocal about it.
Really?
Oh yeah, on the team, and I was like, because even like who was on the team back then with us? Craig was on the team.
Mike Craig.
Yeah, Mike Craig.
Wow.
Mike Brown, I think, was on the team too.
No shit.
And like they were faster than me outdoors. Like they were ripping, and I remember telling Kyo, like even they can fucking keep up because the bike sucks so much. And so the next year we switched to Yamaha, and I remember when test riding the Yamaha, born stock bike at Glen Helen, and I was like, holy shit, this is so much better. Born stock. It was amazing, the difference.
Yeah, they were a piece of shit, those 98 bikes.
So bad.
I can't believe that Honda got it that wrong.
Yeah, it was bad.
And they stayed wrong for 8. Like they just, you know, I guess now though, like they were the ones that initiated the whole aluminum frame push. So I guess like in the end, they kind of won. But I mean, like they lost McGrath over that. Yeah. Really, like crazy that they were putting something into production and into the race teams that was so much worse.
Yeah, he was horrible that year.
That would never happen these days, I don't think.
No. McGrath, I remember. So in 98, I think, or 99, I moved to Menifee, California. That's where I bought 5 acres, and so I could have my own track in the back.
Oh, really? Sick.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. And so that house was really, really close to McGrath's parents' house, where he had his track.
Yeah.
Right? And and I was good friends with his parents and his sister and stuff. So he would let me go ride at his track when I wanted to go ride there. But I remember, like, I'm such a geek. And so, you know, back then I was already into video games, right?
Oh, really?
And but mostly playing them. I wasn't, like, developing them or anything yet. But I remember I was looking for a new TV, right? And the McGrath had that big old TV that they wanted to sell, like a big screen. So I'm like, hey, can I come over and plug in my console and try it? So I went over there with my Super Nintendo at the time, I think, plugged it in to try it and see if it was good enough and stuff. They were really, really cool.
No way.
Yeah, it was so funny. And ended up, it didn't have some of the right plugs in the back, you know, like back then it was like S-Video and stuff like that.
Yep.
It didn't have S-Video, so it was still RGB, and I was like, it's not going to work.
No way.
But it was so funny. I remember going over there with my console and plug it in. And just, go ahead and do what you want.
Oh, this little French nerd coming over to try my TV. That's so good. What was it like riding with him?
It was great. I always looked up to Jeremy. Always. Because for as good as he was, he stayed so down to earth. And like he was one of the only guys that would always like be nice to me or say hello or be cordial or polite or like always, right? Which I thought was always really, really cool. Like I really looked up to him a lot. Still do. I mean.
Yeah. It's funny, man. Everyone says the same thing.
Yeah.
Everyone. It's universal that MC was cool as fuck.
Yep. For sure. Good. It's good old times, you know. I think it's different nowadays. Like there's such machine now. Like you have to be in such fucking good shape to even have a chance at winning, right? Like back then we still had fun. It feels like. Then Carmichael came in and kind of like wrecked all of it for us. But back then they still like McGrath, Emig, all those guys, you know, they still had fun riding in the hills and just, you know, throwing huge jumps and just having fun. It was very different.
If you enjoyed this content, please like and subscribe. And to listen to the full 3-hour podcast, search Gypsy Tales in your favorite podcast platform or click the link in the description below. Gypsy Gang.